All right, all right, all right. I give y'all a moment to come on in here. Whoo-wee, y'all. Goodness, goodness, goodness. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week. Y'all funny. I'm getting DMs asking me when am I going live. All right, I see somebody's coming in. Hey, Kaylin. How are you, beautiful? Hey, see pretty all over. Y'all. Oh, it's an interesting week. Hey, Scarlett. Hey, Serena. Hey, Justice for Us. Hey, Sanvi. Hold on, what's this one say? The Subtle Art of Control. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Lakeisha. Okay, I don't want to mess up your name, but I'm going to try it. Hey, Quinicia. Did I get that right? Hey, Keys. Hey, Chill Barbie. Hey, Tanisha. Hey, Dog Mom. Okay, I've never seen you before, but hi, Deke. Lord have mercy. The trolls are always in attendance. So can you please read into this Jarvis Bucks case? I'm not even familiar with it, y'all. I got so much going on. Somebody enlighten me, please. Said, how have you been, Angel? I've been tired, y'all. It's a lot going on. I had to I had to take a break for a moment, but I'm good. Quinicia. Okay, I wasn't too far off. I just wanted to make sure I messed your name up. Hey, internet celebrity. Hey, Komika. Hey, Lady J. Oh, hey, from South Africa. Hi, baby. How are you? We got another angel in here. Hey, Kashmir. Charlie boy. What's my favorite show from my childhood? Mm, I don't know. I used to watch grown-up shows. Like I love G.I. Joe, and I used to watch 60 Minutes. Did you hear about the young girl Naziah? Yeah, that's in my city. I heard about that months ago. Horrible, horrible situation. Hi from Nigeria. Hi, how are you? Said Horace and Emilio. He dropped an even more. Yeah, yeah, I definitely seen that. Hey, vintage Paris Diana. Said, oh, that's the Jarvis Bucks case. Honey, I didn't even know that full name. But I'm very familiar with the case and her raggedy ass family and her auntie and all of them that left her vulnerable. Because, let's see, I stay on the west side of the city. That happened on the east side of the city. Said, I'm so excited to. Oh, thank you. Hey, Sensual Sassy. Said, age hurt my heart. Yeah. Said, hold on. Said, I'm glad Skilla Baby is paying for the funeral and not giving the family anything. They don't deserve nothing. Yeah, I heard that about his own daughter. That's from what I've heard. That's what he was locked up for, and he has a long history of it, which means the iron is double trash. Because how do you bring him into the household over young people, knowing that he has a criminal history that involves that? He's been caught up for that, and they still haven't found her. But to know that not only did he take advantage of that baby, but she was pregnant. That's why I don't subscribe to that. A piece of a man is better than no man. Absolutely not. Thank you, Terrence Elliott. Blessings to you as well. Thank you, Kate. Yes, they do all need to be put in jail, especially the thirsty ass auntie that brought him around in the first place. She knew he had a history of being inappropriate, especially with children. He had no business being in that house. He wasn't even supposed to be around minors. Yes, that protect these babies. The poor girl was failed by at every turn. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. 100%. And it's so sad because just to think that you already violated this baby, and then you didn't want to face the consequence of people knowing that you impregnated her, which would give evidence to you violating her. So just wow. Said the grandma needs to go to jail also. She was jumping on him also. The whole household should, to be honest. Said the school did nothing to help either. Oh wow, said I work at her school. Wow. Who is this talking about go cook grandma? I'm one of the cutest grandmas you ever seen, and I wouldn't feed you shit. Said, did you see the Emilio case posted? Yes, I did. I did. Oh my gosh. I got a special set of trolls that come over here. Austin, you have a blessed night as well. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you, Black. Said you sending greetings from Puerto Rico. Much love to you. Said, what's up with the Emilio case? Well, y'all, I'm going to do something that I never done before on here. I'm going to source myself. We're going to go back and listen to my Emilio reading. Okay, so I have two Emilio readings. One from 3 months ago, one from 8 months ago. Alrighty, so let me see. Said Emilio Cucci Garcia, this is the one from 8 months ago, said, I want cash, I want my money. For those of y'all who don't know or just found out Emilio does music, that reference came from a song that he did. Let's see. And then the most updated one is Emilio Cucci Goes to New York. Which one y'all want to go to first? Because we're going to go back to my old readings to see what... we're going to go back to my old readings to see what I've already found, and then we're going to tap into the energy of what's to come from here. You said just give me my money. Okay, so I see a 3 months ago one. Oh Lord, yeah, I got corny trolls. Is that a rabbit in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Said the first one. The first one. Okay, so I see multiple people saying the first one, the one from 8 months ago. Here we go. Beat it commercial.
All right, so yeah,
So this is it from 8 months ago.
we're finally getting to.
Okay, I'm a fast forward
So
myself.
it's a Five of Swords. Okay, this shows that there is heavy conflict in communication. That's wow. So the bottom of the deck is the Chariot and the Five of Wands. Y'all know I read as I shuffle, not just as I pull cards that hit the table. If you've been with me, it's a method to this. So now it's like forward movement with fighting this because there has been so much conflict in communication. Why was there conflict in communication? Okay, so you got the Fool here, which means that someone took a leap of faith. Okay, and that leap of faith came after this conflict in communication, the Wounded Warrior, and the Knight of Coins. So, once again, this is what popped out at the bottom of the deck. He may have tried to communicate with her and her camp to no avail, which definitely broke him down because he ended up in a place in space where it affected his money and things may have been moving really slow at the time. He could have really needed that money to help him train.
Okay, so remember I told y'all that he was having money issues and that she put him in a position that this was messing with how he was going to make his money, and it put him in a position to where he possibly had trouble paying his bills. Well, he ended up coming out verifying what I said, and he doubled down when he put up his document and he said that she was blacklisting him and she kept him from working on the set of bongos. So he confirmed that himself. Hey, King Lee. Right now, we're talking about Emilio Garcia, better known to everybody as Emilio Cucci, because he just put up a updated draft of his legal paperwork, and oh my God! So I'm sourcing myself. I'm going back and I'm playing an old reading. Let's see, Emilio Cucci Garcia. I want cash. I want my money. This reading is from 8 months ago in April of last year. So we're getting caught up with predictions that I made in my tarot reading that actually came into fruition. He did tell us that his money was messed up. She was blocking his money. So that all of what I said in this one came out when he put up his initial legal paperwork when the court allowed his case to go through without being dismissed. So let's go a little further.
Transition into a new start. Yeah, here we go. And we just saw this at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Wands, okay? So, Nine of Wands is someone who doesn't easily give up. This is someone who, you know, ends up down and they get back up again. No matter how many times you knock them down, they'll get back up again. So, he's a very resilient soul.
Damn it, commercial break. There we go.
But this all came out of
Yes, Ivy Lee, I do private readings. Email me at angelkissestheoracle@gmail.com. 30-minute readings are $44. An hour reading is $88 for basic readings. I also do bloodline readings, and I'm able to channel for missing persons. So if it's a missing persons type reading, that's going to be around $250, and I'm very accurate.
Heartbreak. Tell me more about why this came out of heartbreak. So
I don't do charts yet, Chill Barbie, but the way I read, you would, I pull everything that's in the chart.
Bottom of the deck, you have the Devil and the King of Swords. So this is someone who is going to clean house by telling the truth. This is someone who is like, listen, if we're going to do this by the book.
Y'all, can y'all see me? I don't even know what happened. They literally just blacked out my screen. Lord, why in the world can I not have an uninterrupted live? Everybody that's in membership, we don't have these problems in membership. It's only the public part of the channel. I'm sourcing myself and they blocking me out. Let me keep sourcing myself. Oh man. Who is this Mariah Carey? You don't need to feel sorry for me, fake Mariah Carey. Feel sorry for you that you're on here with somebody else's face.
When it comes to negative actions and practices. So out of the way things ended, how they transition is where he decided to make this choice. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, he may have even countered offered. This gives me the feel of someone who tried until they ran out of opportunities or they ran out of patience. And then you got, here it is, the Star, which represents having hope, and also the Aquarius. So he was hoping that they could, bring this to a happy medium, so to speak, that she would be receptive, but it looks like a lot.
Oh, that's even funnier. Hot sauce. Yes, this is an old reading. This is from 8 months ago. We're going to go back so that we can pull up what I predicted already that came, into fruition. And then we're going to tap into where we're going from here. Let's see. Tiara said, yes, what is a bloodline reading? Pretty much a bloodline reading is where I can tap into your family lineage and I can go back through your ancestry. And I can read your family ancestry all the way up from whoever in your bloodline that's available to talk. We can go all the way back to great 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 grandparents, all the way back to you. Hey Trini.
A lot of conflict in communication. The wheel. The wheel represents fortune, and when it's in the upright, that means you are going to be receiving or on the receiving end of a fortune. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in here and try again, but the sun came out. And it's like now that things have been illuminated and also that things have possibly, it's like something was, I had to make sure I didn't drop another card. Okay. It's like something had to be called out. somebody didn't want to admit to certain behavior or didn't want to be honest about a possible alleged agreement. And it feels like that's what brought this Five of Swords that caused the conflict in the communication. King of Cups. So the harsh communication, the horrible things that may have been said, possibly back and forth, this put him in a very deep place of emotional woes. He didn't really show how he felt, but he was genuinely hurt. Allegedly.
Thank you, Tiara. Welcome, Tiara, to membership, everybody. Welcome to the family, sweetheart. So, in this part of the reading, I talked about how Emilio was having issues with how this affected him mentally, how he had been spoken to in a very harsh manner, the way that he had been treated, and how this was going to come out in court. And I said in this reading that this was going to go the full test of time, that this would go to court, that this would not be thrown out, and that I saw him having a favorable end to this case where he is going to win a judgment. So this was from 8 months ago, before they even, were even able to get the case transferred from California to New York. At this point, they were trying to take this to court in California. It had not been transferred to New York yet. So, what did he come out and say? He came out with that paperwork. He said that she was extremely aggressive in the way that she spoke to him. She was very verbally abusive. I picked up on that in here. I said in both readings, for sure, she should settle out with him, sign some new paperwork, and close this out. Because if she doesn't, it was going to become very, very messy, very salacious, like a nighttime soap opera. And y'all read that last set of documents that went into the court when he got to talking about the things that happened in the vehicle that night, grabbing Alex by the hair, bopping him upside the head with the remote control while he was asleep. And I knew that even with that was just the beginning. So we're gonna lead up to how we got to this last one. Because this last one is the coup de grace, honey. He came for the jugular. They're alleging, for those of you who haven't read the legal documents, they are alleging that she possibly has shell companies, which means all the companies that she has her name on are not, in proper legal standing. They're not doing the business that they're being said to be doing. So if that has any ounce of truth to it, it is crazy to go to court with someone where all of this paperwork can come out in court. Because when you go to court for things like this, you have to produce all of your documents to the court. Every piece of information that is attached to your finances, your businesses, your bank accounts, your stocks, your stock options, all of those things have to be reviewed by the court. That way, if the person gets a judgment, the court knows a fair assessment of what to pay this person, especially during the time that they were working with you. So, honey, when I tell you, it would have been in her best interest to just, pull that money up out of here, give it to him, be done with it. Because now you're going to have to go down a huge rabbit hole to prove how much money you've actually honestly made, how much he was supposed to be paid. You've got incurred interest, punitive damages, and y'all, you know when you have cases like this, the IRS is not too far behind. And depending on what's found in this case, if those numbers ain't numbering the way they need to for her companies, this can lead to an all-out investigation outside of this case. So, yeah. Hi, Aaron J. Said IRS auditing as we speak. Probably. They could be. I mean, I can't speak for the IRS because I don't work for them. But if I was them, I would allow the court to get all the information needed and then let the court do all the work. And then once the court does all the work, I would take whatever the final information is from the proceedings and then go over that because it'll be far less work.
And this brought the weight of the world on his shoulders. It brought a lot of complication to him that they couldn't come to an agreement. Yeah. So, like I said, there was something that came to light that was exposed about this agreement, okay? Due to something being exposed due to this agreement, he decides to take a leap of faith and expose what the actual problem could possibly be that brought down the house between the both of them. Yes, this is an employment concern, but there are many things that are attached to this that affected the agreement. Professional and non-professional, allegedly. So that's horrible. So you got the 9 to the 10 when you got the wands here. So the 9 of wands is somebody, like I said, that's resilient, gets back up again. No matter what, they fight, and they fight the good fight of faith over and over again. But it's becoming a burden to him.
All right, since Candy Crush want to be rude and interrupt, hey Aries Goddess, we're sourcing old readings that I've done on Emilio Garcia, better known as Emilio Cucci, with the case between him and Megan Thee Stallion. And the reading that we're listening to is from 8 months ago. I did this last year in April, and we're getting caught up from the things that I predicted that already came to pass. And then when we're done, we're going to tap into what's going to happen now that he's updated his paperwork and he's included allegations of possible shell companies. Now, for all of y'all that's with me every week on Wednesday, I warned you all that something was going to pop up over there within Pebble Nation that could possibly have something to do with shell companies, to watch out for that, and that something was going to come out that was going to have something to do with Henny's address, where she stays, and her documents when it comes to work and her companies. Thanks to Emilio, that actually happened, because when he uploaded this current document, they're stating that all of the companies that she has listed all have the same address as Pebble Nation. Thank you, Phoenix. You said you did say that. I saw it. I told y'all about the shell companies. I told you about her address. Something was going to come out that was going to be extremely important. It was going to be epic. This is it. Why, thank you, Jay. Beat it, Candy Crush, so we can keep it moving.
It should never be a burden for somebody to come before you to get whatever is owed to them. So this is showing me that he loved what he does, or he loved what he was doing, and it's like out of nowhere, it's like all of his abundance and what he loved just came to an end, and without any further ado, he was forced to move on.
Now you hear what I said. He loves what he does or what he used to do. Everything that he was doing, it was forced for him to come to an end. Now, what did he say in that last document? Not the one that just came out, but the first one that wasn't amended. He said that she put him in a position to where he's alleging that she was blacklisting him and he couldn't get any work. He got a call from a friend, and the friend said that they needed him to come in and help shoot for a project. Megan, allegedly, according to him, had him blocked from the project. The project was none other than Bongos with her and Cardi B. Yeah. Now I'm going to skip ahead and we're going to, hold on. We're going to go to the part 2. Well, it's not even a part 2. It was the update. Because I updated this after they switched everything to go to New York. All right, so this second one is Emilio Cucci goes to New York. And it says Emilio Cucci goes to New York couldn't have happened at a better time. Now, for those of you who don't know, the same week that they okayed this case to go to the Southern District of New York case was the same week that the head procurer over there at Pebble Nation and his wife were brought up in an allegation where they were possibly allegedly bribing people for casino bids. All of this happened in that same district, the same court, the same week. They switched Emilio's case to New York, and then Jay and Bay ended up under investigation the same week. And Henny's team is the one that transferred it out of California to New York. Hey, Jimmy Bags. So that's the reason for this title. Emilio Cucci goes to New York couldn't have happened at a better time. All righty.
I don't think that Rusty would be here today if
Come
it wasn't
on,
for the
commercials.
He
As
was
y'all
going
can
to
see, I don't
Jarvis
have
Bucks,
premium.
that was all we knew.
Okay, let me skip my intro.
Where they could just go ahead and try this case. Okay. You've got the death card here, which shows, interesting enough, behind this cloaked person that represents the Reaper, you have a moon here. So it means there's going to be a death to a lot of secrets. Tell me more. Yeah. Now you've got a Wheel of Fortune here to a Two of Swords. Wheel of Fortune to a Two of Swords. What is going to happen that's going to bring blind justice? That's going to cut into this wheel. Because right up under the deck is Ten of Pentacles. So there's a lot of money on the line here. You know, even with moving this case, I feel like this was done to exhaust his finances as far as whatever his legal bills may be. The Devil just came out in the upright. So the devil represents Capricorn. So by December, what's going to happen by December? What's happening with, it feels like they were trying to bind and contain this case with their influence. Before I go any further, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. All things said are alleged and for shits and giggles. All right, let's keep going. So it looks like they were trying to bind and contain this case with.
you said you said I clicked on the link. I heard Angel talking, but I didn't see her mouth move, and I was confused. Yes, we're sourcing me. We're going back to some of the old readings for Emilio Cucci, better known to the court as Emilio Garcia. So we can see what I've already predicted, and then I'm going to tap into where the case is going now. So you were correct. You did hear my voice.
Their influence, very, very aggressive. You know, that BDE energy. But what's actually going to happen? What's actually going to happen? Eight of Cups. Oh, somebody's going to walk away from somebody and going to leave somebody in the Five of Pentacles. Explain this Five of Pentacles and somebody walking away. Angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please, please, please be very, very descriptive. Okay, so we got a Four of Pentacles and a King of Cups. Both came out face down, but nonetheless, this is interesting because it feels like somebody wants to separate themselves from this negativity. They feel very deeply about this situation because they invested a lot into the situation and they're considering where they should go with this now. Justice. How far should they go with manufacturing or manifesting justice? Okay, so you've got the Page of Cups here. Oh, baby. Page of Cups here, King of Swords. Y'all, this may have actually been the worst thing that they could have possibly done because King of Swords represents higher level law enforcement. This isn't your regular type of investigator. So when you see King of Swords, we're talking about feds, federal court. We're talking about Homeland Security. And they did move this to federal court, okay? So let's be clear about that. They moved this to federal court, but the people backing Megan are under federal investigation right now.
What did I say? The people backing her are under federal investigation right now. Didn't that come out that they are being investigated? Hey, Millie the Mystic. Didn't that say? Come on, y'all. I also said that watch out for this to start in December. When did he drop his first initial paperwork? Was it at around December? Yeah. Millie the Mystic. Oh my gosh. So now we're seeing this. And I just said here that this was going to be, hey, Castro, this was going to be a huge mistake for her because this was going to bring more investigators, possibly federal investigators. This was going to bring more people looking into the documentation that was going to be released in this case. What did Emilio just accuse her of? His legal team is saying that her companies are alleged shell companies. That is big enough to get investigators to come in and look at this, especially because it's in a federal court. Okay, me, let's keep going.
All right, me. Okay, I can breathe a little better. It's getting better. Yeah, judgment. Judgment is going to come down under the wounded warrior. Y'all, this actually looks like it's going to turn out to benefit Emilio, because it's like now people have high anxiety. They're afraid to maneuver certain things and to make certain things happen because they have eyes on them. Yep. Remember, this is going to federal court. There's already federal investigations. There's things going on here. This is falling under the devil, okay? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is not what they expected. When I tell you, you plan and then God plans and you'll meet wherever you meet when it's all said and done. They plan to move this to New York so that they could have the upper hand and have the home court advantage. But home court advantage gets wiped off the field when the outside party comes in to investigate. Yeah. So I would say, because this is a moon behind this tree with the Nine of Swords. This is being very worried about certain secrets, certain information, certain energy coming to fruition, and people are also walking away because, as you can see, that's a full moon as well. So people are walking away because of things that may have been done, in secret, and they want to go ahead and just bring a rest to a situation that may have had a collaboration, or maybe a situation they may have collaborated on allegedly. Yeah, so Ten of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles, new business ventures and opportunities, things that were invested in. They really are about to get into how his money was slowed down, the money that was invested, money that he spent that was supposed to be reimbursed, money that he invested in situations that he shouldn't have been spending money for because it was supposed to be considered a company expense. They're really going to delve into going off into the details, because the people that are involved in this are already being looked at for other things.
So, hey, Empress Fee. So, here it is. I was telling y'all to break down how the court was going to look at this. All the expenses that he spent that he shouldn't have spent because they should have been covered by the company. These were supposed to be company expenses. So this is how the lawyers ended up delving into her companies, learning more about how her companies work, learning more about the inner workings of the business that her companies are doing, and this is how they can ask for financial records, and they can get a forensic accountant to come in. Oh, thank you. Said I love your nails. I saw your IG post. Yeah, I did these myself, y'all. It felt like it took forever. So this is how they got to the point to where they started to dig into her company's history, the bank accounts, the corporate accounts, the cards and everything attached to the company, because they want to know how was he supposed to be paid, what was the company supposed to pay for, how is he being reimbursed. All of that led to them looking into her companies and going off into the new findings with the alleged shell companies.
Yeah, Six of Cups just came out, and this falls under the Justice. Yeah, they're going over everything from the past with a fine-tooth comb, especially the status of her being independent, the independent woman. They're going to look off into the details of her actual, how do I say this? Her actual contracts. They're going to look into the details of Megan's actual contracts to understand what it means when she says she's independent. Is she actually independent? Is she funding things herself? Was the company funding things? Was she independent when they had this arrangement? If not, then what parts are the company on the hook for? What parts is she on the hook for? When did she go independent, so we know what the company was supposed to pay for versus what she's supposed to pay for? Yeah, so we've got the Hangman in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? So this Hangman in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles is actually not a bad sign, because it's like once they go through everything with a fine-tooth comb, they're going to see what it is that he's been saying about his income, what he was supposed to be paid, what he received versus what he didn't receive, and it's going to start panning out. It's just it's like checking the inner workings of the agreement. Okay? If you made an agreement when you got the job and then the agreement was amended, was it legally amended? Did you sign to amend it? Did someone amend the agreement without canceling the first agreement? They want to understand how was the initial agreement versus the end agreement, and if the end agreement was made legally and factually by federal guidelines and standards for employment law. So you've got that Ace of Wands and the Lovers. This is not going to fare well. And I'm here to tell you that it's not going to fare well for multiple reasons. Due to the climate of the way that things are going, especially with this courthouse where they have all these things happening to victims and the FOs and sexual, attack, assault, harassment, things of that nature, they are going to be very, very serious about the nature of this case, because they can't, go, they can't go balls deep to investigate what's going on with the situation with Diddy and then turn around and softball this one. So it actually is working out in Emilio's favor for this to be moved to New York. It couldn't have gone to New York at a better time. It is favor for this to be moved to New York.
Hold on. What you said says Emilio's lawyer cited 20 labor code violations from California to New York. Baby, that's just the beginning. That is just the beginning. I told y'all from the jump she should have just paid that man, been done with it, signed a new agreement for, a updated NDA, because here's the thing. NDAs cannot be held in court if they will block justice, if they impede justice in any way, if they help with any type of criminality, the NDA goes out the window. So her having him to sign an NDA, and then here it is, it breaks the law, federal guidelines for employment, NDA done. Thank you, Komika.
It couldn't have gone to New York at a better time. It is very inopportune, okay? It's very painstaking to have to go from state to state, but from what I can see, This looks like a blessing that fell in his lap. It looks like they're going to be even tougher than the California court in lieu of the information that is coming out right now about the industry. All things are considered and taken very seriously. Okay, so the Palace of Cups, which would represent, you know, a time and place, a home that they shared together that was supposed to be a loving home, coming into the situation, which was a wish fulfillment. At least that's what he thought it was going to be. And we got the Seven of Swords on the upright, which is falling under the wheel. Okay, so it's like very underhanded, maleficent things were happening during this time of employment. Okay, I I think they're gonna find even more than what he said was wrong as far as the discrepancies. So his wish fulfillment is to get this large settlement, but the wish fulfillment for law enforcement, what is this? What is this wish fulfillment for law enforcement? Because this King of Swords represents the court and law enforcement. Large amount could be paid out due to the truth coming out. And y'all, Megan has to be very careful because at this time, everybody that she counts on, everybody she depends on, pardon me, it's every man for themselves right now. Different types of assistance that these people may have given at one point in time may not be available due to them having to protect their own best interest right now at the moment. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords represents an air sign. So here she is, the Queen of Swords. And she's going to have to be very careful because the truth about how they collaborated is on its way out. It's definitely about to come out. This is going to, you know, set everything into motion, get the ball rolling, because for that to fall under the Hangman in reverse to the Knight of Coins, that means once the truth comes out, there will no longer be any confusion about how this goes in court, according to how things went in the past with their collaboration. And here it is. Loss of work due to a situation that happened with the lovers. And once that happened,
Now, y'all hear that? Loss of work due to what happened with the lovers. I told y'all about how this was going to lead to further investigations through the court. I told y'all that these people would separate themselves to protect themselves because they have their own best interest that they have to protect right now. So the assistance that she used to get when she said, "Don't make me call," you can call if you want to. Everybody's going to voicemail right now. Nobody is picking up the phone to help anybody right now. So let's see. This reading, everybody, this one, because this is the second Emilio reading. This reading was from 3 months ago. So both readings from last year. One from 8 months ago before they filed to move it to New York. This second one from 3 months ago was right after they filed the paperwork to transfer it to New York. And I don't know about anybody else, but I told y'all that them moving this case to New York was the best thing that could have ever happened to Emilio. And boom, what happened? The same week that it got transferred, to the Southern District of New York Court. You got Jay and Bay under investigation for the whole casino situation. Same exact district. Said if she was smart, she would go get a brand new lawyer and not connect with Rock Nation, but she's not. So, ooh. Said I just got home from work and I'm here for it. So, yep, you called it, dang, Meg. Listen, she sent her people over here to listen to me. If they had paid attention to what I was saying, they could have paid this man out, been done with this. This would have never made it to the media. It would have never ended up on MSNBC. But hey, I'm just Angel. What do I know? You didn't miss much. I was sourcing myself. I was going back through my old Emilio readings. And now, y'all, we're going to tap into what's to come now that Emilio has updated his paperwork. And Lord have mercy, y'all. If he didn't come to slay the dragon, goodness, goodness, goodness. Hey, Angel B. Says she should have listened. Now her whole career finna be gone, all because she wanted to connect with Jay. Oh, baby. Sometimes it's not always the best thing to brag about being the Regina Georgia rap, because apparently nobody paid attention to the end of the movie. Regina George caught it bad. When she was up, she was up. But when she was down, baby, it was over. And not a one of them people came to help Regina when she got mauled over by that bus. They left her right there. Alrighty. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest heavenly order. Show me the energy around Emilio Garcia's case now that he's updated his documentation. Whew. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Now that I'm finished sourcing myself, hold on. Let's get a station here going. Almost forgot. Hey, station head. Alrighty, it's allegedly Wednesdays where all things said are alleged, allegedly. And the first one up on our spiritual docket is going to be Emilio Cucci, honey. He updated his paperwork and made the world stop for about a good 5 seconds. So let's see where this case is going from here. All right. Ooh. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Show me the energy around this case now that it's been updated. Yeah. Got the page of source. So this means that everybody's watching now. People that were not interested definitely have a vested interest now. And things are going to move very swiftly from here. They got some eyes watching them that they didn't even expect to have. Honey. Now that one almost 2 of Cups. Now we know her and her boo thing. They're not in the best place. So you got the 2 of Cups here, and you've got the 7 of Wands. So everything is up in odds for her right now. Those of you who aren't new to me, you know that I did a reading on her called The Best Worst Year Ever, where I gave you guys the timeline and I told you from January up until Cancer season, which was June, she was going to have a spectacular year. From June to January, everything was going to go up Schitt's Creek without a paddle into a gasoline river. And here we are in January. Looks right on schedule to me. Yeah, all secrets being revealed. Moon in reverse. We're talking about major exposure, y'all. Said Emilio's lawyer didn't even put the info out about the shell companies in their chat. Oh, in their draft, right. Yep, they slipped it into the final version. So I know Pebble Nation is mad AF. Oh yeah, they did that on purpose, and I think that that was highly intelligent of them to do. Because that way it was no way to circumvent it. Yeah, oh my gosh. So I told y'all January was going to be the beginning of, like I said, up Schitt's Creek. And here we go. We've got the Ace of Wands, which means this is going to be very swift and aggressive. The court is going to push this case along. And baby, look at that, the Tower. Okay? So the tower also, you know, can represent, because this is a large building, so that's like an infrastructure. And as you can see, you've got this whole lightning bolt hitting the infrastructure. So if we're talking about her business, everything is about to crumble due to this fast, swift investigation. Y'all, ooh, ooh, they definitely did not see this coming. Lawyer was a genius on this one. So here it is. I'm getting more of the energy of Emilio is coming into the Queen of Cups. You know, he juggled with, you know, if he should move forward, but he decided to go ahead and follow his intuition. Look at where his intuition is going to lead him. 10 of Pentacles. But here's the interesting part. That card popped out and it kept me from being able to put the deck back together. 8 of Swords, the card of entrapment, being binded, possibly looking at going to jail for whatever it is that made you the Queen of Coins. What in the world could you have done that brought you financial stability and abundance that could have you here? Whew. All things said in this live are for entertainment purposes only. Everything said is alleged. Allegedly. Because it's allegedly Wednesdays. Even me sitting here is alleged. Yeah. So they're definitely about to do a lot of arguing here. 5 of Swords about what she's invested in. Okay. Because this money tree represents what she has invested in and how she invests in her business. Lord, somebody play these last $2. Yeah. So we've got this work concern. Emilio ain't got to do nothing but pick out his new car and house at this point, honey, because this looks like a wish fulfillment that's being granted due to a situation that has happened at work. And let's remember, he's a cameraman. So this falls under the Page of Swords, which represents being watched, being seen, or possibly having footage. Do not be surprised if Emilio has a backstory to some footage, or he has some footage that has not been seen to the public but could possibly pop up in court. Yeah. So you got the King of Cups here with the Four of Cups, and this shows me that he's a highly sensitive person. He kept a lot to himself. He definitely did not divulge how he felt about a lot of things. He went into this very with like a very favorable energy. He thought this was going to be like the opportunity of a lifetime. He thought that they were going to be able to work together for years to come. Secrets are going to be exposed. Oh, allegedly, secrets are going to be exposed about the wounded warrior and the Knight of Wands. Okay. What else are we going to find out about the person who was in this sexual energy that got injured? So we're going to get more information on what happened that night between her and her friends. As if we didn't learn enough from like we didn't learn enough already. Oh God. I guess that would be a wounded warrior. The person who got hurt doing grown folks activities. If they make this girl come to court and testify, y'all, come check on me, because I'm going to be on the floor. Not the floor. The floor. Oh. Millie the Mystic, I promise you. I did not expect that to pop out. The spirit guys is about to cut up. Oh, what you say, Megan the Mutilator? I'm done. I'm so done. Allegedly. Oh, God. If I just stop right now, it don't even matter, y'all. Because this is the end result. No matter what happens, the things that happened in the past, the Six of Cups, are going to lead to this Six of Pentacles. Okay? Oh, what's that Jay in Silent Bob? Where he said, put that $5 in my hand, pay me what you owe. Oh. Baby, listen. And this is falling under the Ace of Wands, which is highly carnal sexual energy. Y'all, it's more that's coming out. And I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm tired of knowing this much about celebrities. Can we go back to the celebrities of like the 80s and the early 90s where we had to believe whatever lie the publicist told us? I want that again. I need that in my life. I feel like I know these people too well. A lot of this is not my business. This is too much. Mystic Millie Cass, where y'all at? Y'all see this Ace of Wands, the Six of Coins? Why would you play with somebody that know this much about you? Yeah, life was much easier before the internet. Why would you play with somebody that know this much about you? Now, I ain't gonna say what this is, but I'm pretty sure enough of you are perceptive enough to make a very, 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 very smart assumption. Okay? Yes, Millie the Mystic. Allegedly. Why didn't you just pay this man? Just why? Mm. Now see, this tree of life doesn't. Oh my God. For those of y'all that don't know, tree of life represents bloodline, familial history. Y'all, I don't know how and I don't know when, but some information could be coming out about her mother and the rest of the bloodline pretty soon. Said when she got with that soccer player overseas for that 2.5 seconds, I knew she allegedly. Ooh, ooh. I ain't gonna even finish reading that, but mm-hmm. Y'all act nice. Temperance. Now you see this? Palace of Coins, Temperance, balance through a new beginning. Because now this is the parent company that's getting dragged into this. And see, this is where Emilio's lawyer is about to hit that sexy money. Oh my God. See, this is where it goes above her, and he can allegedly, oh, wait a minute, eyelash done fell in my eye, y'all. Hold on. Ah, yeah. He can go above her and add the parent companies now into this lawsuit. Oh, y'all, what the hell? The eyelash is... Who tried to make me be quiet by throwing eyelashes in my contacts? It ain't gonna work. Yeah, oh my gosh. She's about to be ostracized because all her support is going to start walking away from her. The messier this case get, the further away from her they going to get. What I just... Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Let me cover up the little tarot boobies. Y'all see this? The star, which represents Aquarius. What I just tell y'all? Everybody about to start separating. This is harsh cutoffs. This is calling people and the phone numbers is disconnected. Are you going straight to voicemail? Said they added 10 Johns and Janes to the... Oh my gosh. 10 Johns and Janes does to the lawsuit. I wonder who. Oh, somebody have a sip of wine for me. It's getting to be too much. Oh, it's getting to be too much. She got a lot of cars flipping and doing cartwheels, I tell you that. Yeah. You've got the Empress here, which is like giving birth to a situation, bringing a situation into fruition. And now that a situation has been brought into fruition, baby, look at this. Anxiety. No rest for the wicked, no rest for the weary. You look at the horror on this person's face. Like you say, who? And this just fell under the King of Cups. Funny enough that y'all said that. Y'all know who the King of Cups is, Lord. Yeah, that Bigfoot song about to hit a lot harder. Listen, Bigfoot went over a lot of people's heads because I don't think they realized what Nikki was saying. I caught on to it. I told y'all what I got out of it. And I just told y'all, especially people in membership, I just told y'all last week, people are going to go back to that Enough Miami song with Cardi B, and that's going to hit harder too because a lot of what she was saying, that was going over people's heads because they didn't know the backstory of what was going on. And then Cardi kind of like pee-popped and backed up out of the situation instead of standing on her tens and saying, I got problems and I'm addressing them and I'm airing somebody out. What's that part of the song Cardi said? I'm in Miami on a cruise ship shit. You in Miami, 4 hoes to a room shit. See, at the time, we didn't know that she was in Miami, and we sure didn't know that it was a possibility they was in there 4 or 5 deep in the room. So, Lord have mercy, y'all. People gonna go back to these lyrics like I'll be. Mm-mm. And see, all them people that she said was family, oh, they protect me, they love me, they can't get enough of me. Look at them. Look at the damn family. Here's the family, the Chariot. Baby, when I say they all gas, no brakes, the Chariot is like a locomotive. It moves so fast you can't stop it. Said, wow, that Miami bar, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Listen, a lot of people didn't. That's why I tell y'all, I study bars. I've literally way back in the day, for those of y'all who don't know me, I used to manage artists. I had battle rappers, so I studied bars. I studied construction of bars. Like, that's what I do. So when I heard that, I said, like, I don't think y'all realize what Cardi is saying, but Cardi didn't help that either because she came back out and did that show with her like nothing happened. Said, and didn't Party write those lyrics? Bingo! Come on now, Dame Clark. Who else knew that you would be in Miami for to a room shit? Now y'all see how different that hit? Your ex is writing lines about you, against you, to the person who beefing with you. Y'all don't see how crazy that is? Your ex is ghostwriting the chick that's beefing with you. So I want y'all to think about that line that Cardi said. You let the crew hit. They said it was regular degular. Your ex wrote a song where they was airing you out, talking about how you lapped up, laid up 4 hoes to a room shit. You allegedly, according to the lyric in the song, because they won't confirm that they was talking about her, but allegedly, you done had some Amtrak activity and everybody said it was regular degular. Now go back and re-listen to that with the mindset that Party is behind this, Cardi might have wrote like of, you know, maybe 2 or 3 lines, but 97% of the song was possibly party. It put it in a whole new perspective, don't it? And then go back and listen to Party Song about how she had him in people's faces, shaking hands, knowing that she done slept with these people. That said, I'm not even mad at him. She wasn't loyal to Party anyway, and he's been cool with Cardi for years. Right, right. He got his homegirl to throw stones that he couldn't throw without looking a certain type of way. And then he came out later and he addressed her with the person. Whew. See, the only person who Cat was worth a damn, she lied on him and got him locked up, Lord. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I've been re-listening to them songs recently, and it's just like, oh, when people really understand the backstory and they go back and reanalyze this, it's gonna be. Wait a minute. That line still cracks me up, y'all. The 4 to a room. And then when she said, when I step it stampedes, when I step it stampedes. So when you think about horses, y'all think about cattle. When they run in the opposite direction, don't they stampede when they run away? So she's saying the whole group of y'all, when she step into the room, you and all your friends, literally. Oh, let me continue. Yeah. Oh, Lord. She really should have put this to rest, because I'm telling you, there's 4 of Wands represents home life, family, stability. So he could get off into more about what the home life was as well, because remember, him and Kelsey were in the house with her. So when all of this stuff happened, he was staying with her like Kelsey. Said, if not the courts, I wouldn't be surprised if Cardi is the one who airs Henny out during one of her rants. I would not be surprised. And see, y'all got to think about the fact that he named that he was supposed to be on Bongos, which is a song that she did with Cardi. This could legally drag Cardi into this case, because they're going to have to talk about how he was removed from the staff for Bongos. What happened? How? The why? Lord. And see, this is what she didn't see coming. What she manifested, what she brought into fruition, what she gave birth to. Now they're looking into the infrastructure. Look at this. This is the higher authorities. This is like the feds. Like, oh, let me see that paperwork though. Let me look into your business practices. Damn, Emilio, you talking about gut punching somebody? Huh? And if she don't play her cards right, y'all, whatever was supposed to transpire with these companies and things that were done in the past could lead to her being binded, stuck, possibly going to jail. Allegedly. You're the second person to say that to me today, Lakeisha said in my yay voice when it all falls down. I promise you, you're the second person to say that to me today. And it's about the same person. Damn. Crazy. The exact line about the same person. Y'all. Here is upper law enforcement. This is what you should have did. You should have walked away from this, because here it is. Emilio got the juice, baby. Look at all those secrets back there. The moon, all the things that we're not seeing. You see how he's walking now towards the moon? Like, hey, moon, what? You say you want me to go ahead and tell people what's on the other side? Why not? And it looks like when they do this an investigation, y'all, the companies that she's signed to, they're going to say, no, she's independent. And they're going to try to argue this down to say she's independent. So don't look over here. She did all of this on her own recognizance. We need you to go and just look at her. Here's her paperwork. Remember, she is independent. She runs and operates all of her own operations. We barely even see her. And this is the beginning of everybody backing away, like Homer Simpson stepping back into those hedges. This has nothing to do with us. That's all her. And now she's going to have to face this alone. So how can you be independent but under an umbrella of Pebble Nation? Well, she's under Pebble Nation for management. You can hire anyone for management. That doesn't mean you're not independent. They're gonna, when I tell you they're gonna break this down to, oh, they just do distribution. We just do management. That's all her. Said, I can't wait until they respond to the amended complaint. She's gonna know what time it is when they separate themselves. I think she should have knew what time it was when UProx uploaded that story with that link. Said, is this why they had Miss Hoof sign her likeness over to them so they can use it for illegal activities? So when she calls, she will be the fallen horse. No, I think they did that so that if anything is to happen to her, they can make money lock, stock, and barrel. They hit her with that front, back, side to side. They can activate and deactivate her anytime they want to, because she signed over everything that makes her a public figure. Said Rock Nation owns her name and they have a power of attorney legally. Megan has no control over any of her entity. Yeah, they do have a power of attorney over the trademark of her image. Yes, they do. Her name and her likeness. Said, so she didn't question why they were doing all of this for her, yet she is still independent. They were literally playing in her face. Interesting. Said, what story? What did I miss? Oh, baby, you. We're talking about the Emilio Cucci amended court filings, and I'm reading on the up-to-date energy that's to come. Said, Angel, are you going to speak on what happened with the restraining order mess with Tori? We can get into that. It's only so much that I'm going to say. Y'all, I know these people watch me, so I don't want to help the devil. I've already told them, the time limit that they need to watch, because it's all going to unravel anyway. So some of that I'm going to be careful with, because they are over here. They do watch. Yeah, there has been a lot of stuff going on. Said, I came for the Diddy party. Now I'm drinking tea. Whew, Lord, Long Island iced tea. Y'all, so Let me see what's going on Station Head. Let's see how y'all doing over here. Not Elmo on fire. Said, also, if she has all three businesses, wonder if 1501 Carl knows about all the correct finances when he settled. These businesses were started after Carl, so it wouldn't affect whatever their settlement was. And Carl still has the paperwork over her most popular music, so he's good. Okay, I'm not gonna say this person's name out loud because y'all know they get to affecting my lives. But we'll say is that L person gave her back her name for some of those companies that he used to own for of the companies. They didn't give her back anything, honey. They have a full copy, a full trademark. What do you call it? It's so much happening on this table. Lord have mercy. They have a full power of attorney over her trademark. So she doesn't have the right to truly operate under her own recognizance. She has the appearance of it to the public, but if they decide that they don't want to do a certain thing or they don't want her to do a certain thing because she signed that documentation, whatever they say goes. So this is the worst 360 I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know what type of number this is. This is an elevation from a 360 because even in a 360, you don't sign paperwork for someone to have control of the trademark of your total likeness. That's goodness gracious. You said Meg just go wait for a while, girl, settle with this man and go ghost because it ain't good at all. It's too late to settle. Basically, she got two hooves and on the shelf. I'm done. Says she doesn't own her name. No. Yeah, it says she 360 twice. Yeah, she gave them power of attorney over her trademark, her full likeness. So if let's say she's to step away from the company. Shout out to you, Cass Tarot. I don't know where you at because I ain't seen you in the chat, but I know you're still listening. I'm giving full credit to Cass for this because if y'all seen the panel that we did when we first tapped into this energy, Cass said that she was going to step away from the company with nothing but her birth name. She literally would have to walk away and leave everything. And that would be the separation between the stallion and the person. So, Cass, you caught that. And I'm looking at that right here. Oh, this is gonna get like, oh, there you go, Cass. I was giving you a shout out because you called that. You said when she walked away from the company, she wouldn't even walk away with her stage name. She would walk away with her actual name, and that would be the separation from Meg the person versus the stallion. So here we are. We got a large amount of money here, and baby, they about to fight like 300 and Leonidas with the Persians, okay? It's about to get real messy, and this is going to play out publicly, y'all. And I see her being cut off from a large amount of money when this is all said and done. Not just because of Emilio, but this is going to affect her work. The more stuff that comes out in this Emilio case, the more she's going to have to pray that the sponsors don't just call her in the morning and say, yeah, about that commercial we was doing. How about now? Let me see what y'all say. Oh, Millie the Mystic said maybe she could come back as Megan the Mamba Snake. Baby, she might have to go and use her middle name at this point. Y'all remember when Prince had that dispute with Warner? Oh my God, and she signed to Warner out of all companies. But when Prince had that dispute with Warner, and he had, he named himself the artist formerly known as Prince with the sign, and he would go around with slave on his face until he earned the right to have his name again. Warner took his name, y'all, and she signed under the same people. Y'all, she gonna be, when I say shook down to her boots. The further this case goes, the look at this, y'all. You see how this chariot is going, and you see in clouds of smoke. It's almost glorious. The new direction people gonna go in the opposite damn way. Said not saying much because we've already seen this in our panel readings, right? We did a panel almost a year ago, and it's like all of the things we said a year ago is what's happening right now. Look at this. Praying, trying to hold on, keep the faith. And this cycle is closing regardless, no matter what. Nothing that you can do about this. What did you say? Do I have OnlyFans? No. Yeah, baby. Look. You see how the tower popped back up at the bottom of the deck? Hangman, the tower. She didn't see this coming. And I want y'all to understand, we're in the year of the snake, right? This is the Chinese year of the snake. All that snake energy from that past album, the year of the snake, all of you that have been with me, you know what I told you about Benzitin and that snake energy. That energy is about to kick up in hyperdrive. Would you say indentured serpent? Oh, Lord. Ooh, baby. What's his name? Hustle Man from the 5th floor with that kazoo. Pick up the pieces. Yeah, she didn't see this coming. And I'm going to close this energy out with Emilio right here with this. King of Coins, Ace of Swords. Him telling the truth about what happened is going to change his tax bracket for the better. Get your money, cousin. She should have paid this man out of court and been done with this. Lord have mercy. This a whole fool. Okay, somebody just sent me something. Said people keep watching the overplay and missing the underplay. Truth spoken by my Detroit sister, Angel the Oracle. Yeah. See? This is why you don't overplay your hand. I don't care how big the people are that you're with, I don't care how tough they are, you got to be able to do what you got to do if you got to jump off the porch on your own. And they're going to test that. They're going to let her jump off the porch on her own, and she going to have to sink or swim. Hey, Daryl Gilmore, words from the high priest. Said Megan C. posted an article saying that, oh, okay, so Megan Cunningham. Meg's lawyers are referencing Callie's an anti-slap law to get the lawsuit tossed out for quoting her lyrics. The irony. Lord, can you tap in to see if Offset and his mom really stole Cardi's money? Ooh, we can look into that. Hold on, let me, while my mind is going in a direction, let me see. I'm only going dibble dabble with this one, y'all. But see, the reason why I'm not gonna go that far off into this is because I keep telling y'all, quit getting stressed out by what y'all seeing on TV with the stuff with Tori, because at the end of the day, he's coming home, and that's all that matters. God showed it to me. My angels haven't missed yet. I told y'all that he was going to the appellate court. I did 2 appellate court readings for Tori, I want to say like over a year ago, before he even had gotten sentenced, and then after he got sentenced. I predicted back then he was going to go to the appellate court, and it was going to be an arduous process. It wasn't going to be easy. He was going to have to fight, but he was going to make it out. He was going to come home. As far as that lawyer is concerned, yeah, foolishness, but pay attention to where that lawyer ends up working down the line and what type of cases they end up getting. The bigger picture is not what happened with that case, with that order of protection that means absolutely nothing, because all it says is that he can't come near you for 5 years. He's supposed to be locked up for 9 more years. Of course, we know that's not going to be a thing. Now, this is my personal opinion. For those who are watching who love to go back over there on X and talk about me and not say my name, you know who you are. She's afraid because she knows he has a very good chance of coming home. That's what this is about. She's trying to safeguard herself for the time that his feet hit the other side of that prison fence. This is what this is about. Oh, baby, I know she's spying, but that's okay. I'm always in the middle of the street. Whether they say my name or not, I'm always outside. But yeah, you're nervous because you know he has a very good chance of things going to this appellate court, things going from the appellate court being approved to go back and retrial, which is what needs to happen, y'all. This needs to be tried all over again so everything can be revisited, all the information can come out. Because if they just let him out, he's going to always have a scarlet letter on his chest. He's always going to have that stench to where people are always going to say, well, you just paid your way out. We know you did it. No, we need to go piece by piece, comb through every piece of evidence go through the whole entire case from beginning to end and prove the case this time. Because once you do that, there is no way to accuse anybody of anything without proof. Everything needs to go back to the table and sort it through all over again. You said at the journey, said, don't mind me. I got that alleged from Angel's Garden. No. So we were sharing the bun. Listen, that garden gnome is very, very 420 friendly. So yeah, he probably came over to talk as soon as you lit up. So yeah, y'all, don't let none of this shake you. Because think about it. Why would you care to put any paperwork on somebody that is already behind bars? You know he can't touch you unless you go to visit him. You can't stop people from saying free Tori, free Tori, free Tori, free Tori. What, you gonna send me something now because I said free Tori? You can't do nothing about that. And as far as people coming to the show to say free Tori, that would have went viral. Nobody did that, but the Barb showed up and ran around the arenas to show us all them empty seats, and they sang Bigfoot. Now we saw that. Said what I know is true or what you're saying is not going to work. Said, oh, I'm sorry I had to hurt your feelings. Hurt whose feelings? What are you talking about, Laura? Let me see what you're talking about. Said it ain't no sister, black sister going to do nothing. Ain't no black man going to do nothing. I've seen. What are you talking about? Hold on, let me go all the way back and see where your conversation starts. Because I don't want to get to cutting into you without knowing what you're talking about. Sweetheart, you must be on the wrong live. Because ain't nobody over here trying to unalive you. So I'm going to ignore you. Yeah, you definitely in the wrong place. Whatever. Well, like I said, y'all, quit letting them stress y'all out. Her getting that order of protection, it means absolutely nothing. You can't stop anybody from saying anything. It didn't come with a gag order. You definitely ain't gonna stop me, because I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. I think we need to start getting some free Tory shirts. I said that seemed like that was Miss Hooves herself. But hell, she need to have that breakdown somewhere else. Who is this or do you like collards? Baby, I can cook. Collards, mustards, turnips. What you talking about? Oh my God. Where did they get my trolls from, y'all? Where did they get them from? Lord have mercy. Show me the energy around Tori's lawyer and why he dropped the ball. Show me the energy around Tori's lawyer and why he dropped the ball. Let me say it 10 more times. Free Tori, free Tori, free Tori, free Tori. Since she don't want nobody to say it, I ought to wake up in the morning and say, thank you, Lord, I'm awake. Free Tori. What's going on with this court case? Down to earth, if you don't get out my damn comments, if you cook your man collards, he'll leave. Oh, baby, if you cook your man collards, he'll leave. I can cook. I had your man's daddy, and your cousins all at my table because I can cook. Oh, ain't nothing true about that. Just say you can't cook, baby. It's all right. If you email me, I will send you some recipes. Woo! Lord have mercy. Show me the energy around this lawyer. Oh, okay. Look at this. Y'all interested enough? Look at the lawyer. Now this goes two ways because the Page of Cups is definitely someone who can be apologetic, but this means that there was some kind of light communication in some type of way, okay? And this is definitely messages coming in. So tell me more about this lawyer. Ooh, the spirit guys is a mess. Look at this. Somebody started out at the Queen of Pentacles and turned into the Five of Pentacles after a manifestation. Whew. All cooking and cocktails with Angel. Listen, I'm for it if y'all interested. So, how did you go from the Queen of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles? Because that's going from sugar to shit. That's walking in somewhere with a pocket full of money and somebody running off with your purse, but you got what you asked for, right? Allegedly. No, we ain't on Offset yet. We're not there yet. We're on Tori's lawyer who pretty much acted like he was asleep in court. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Look at this. New financial or business opportunity after a Six of Pentacles? And we just asked, how did the Queen of Pentacles end up in the Five of Pentacles after a manifestation? Look at that. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Who invested in something that paid off for them but left them with nothing? Mm. Y'all. Oh, this a fool. This a whole fool. Goodness gracious. Taylor, I'm going to get to that because somebody else already requested it. So I am going to get to that. Oh, look at this. What happened in secret that brought people into a union and an agreement, allegedly? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, I do know the judge last day was this week, and he only been there for 2 years. I think his last day is what, the 17th? Where are my tarot ladies? Because I don't want to say this out loud. I'm going to wait for y'all to pull up. Kaz, Millie the Mystic, where y'all at? Anybody that reads, where you at? Because I don't want to say this one out loud. Millie, now I just talked about, a plan that came together allegedly behind the scenes. Y'all look at what Millie said. Look at what Millie the Mystic said. That's the 7 of Cups. Y'all read what Cass Tarot said. Oh my God. Listen. Even though this is allegedly Wednesdays, I'm not saying that out loud. But damn, somebody just pulled out all the stops. Nothing is off the table. Oh, oh, oh. Not none of that my Michelle activity. Who have mercy? What the hell? When I say reeks of desperation is a gross understatement, somebody didn't teach somebody about how this was supposed to work. You ain't supposed to give up the money and the goods. Lord have mercy. That Welcome to the alleged university. It is the community college next door to the Rabbit Hole University. Lord have mercy. But look at this. The hangman, the wounded warrior. This is what, oh my gosh. So I see why he started off holding this sympathy cup. I see why. Ain't a soul on the face of the earth that has bothered me this much that I'm going to end up ass out on both ends, literally and figuratively. Would you say? Sometimes you have to play a fool. Listen, when you gonna stop playing though is the question. Cause this feels like method acting where you just are the fool and then you have to pretend to look like one. I need to see the degrees of separation here. What we sorry about? Damn, this is dumb. Looks like the lawyer is sorry because now you're going to be exposed for the ultimate betrayal. Lakeisha, I don't think it is either. You said fool might be the wrong word. Man. Juggled everything for the so-called independent lady. Look at that. You said a Ronnie energy from the Players Club. Nah, this more like Cousin Ebony. Ronnie was using what she got to get what she wanted. She still got something. And look at this. This leap of faith led to what? Heartbreak. Renata, so to speak. It was a cheap thrill and a bigger loss. What you say? I just came to dance. Lord, here goes the person in law enforcement. This will represent the lawyer. He got anxiety now. He got anxiety now. What the hell you worried about? You should have been worried about being stupid. What you got anxiety about? Oh, so you worried about how this could affect your family and the opportunities that you got coming in. Oh, so you didn't think about the long haul. Got it. Okay. Allegedly. Look at this. King of Cups and the Star. Whoo, Lord have mercy. During the blaxploitation days, somebody would have definitely made a lot of money off of her activity. And that's all I'm going to say. You said it's giving Kamala and Willie Brown. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Look at this. Now the judge is facing hardship too. Didn't I tell y'all that this was what, year and a half ago, that Tori's case was going to start exposing people in law enforcement? People were going to be worried about losing jobs, possibly be disbarred. Here you go. Hierophant represents judge, jury, adjudicator, system. No wonder you step down. You step down before they can come knock your ass down. Angel B, I'm not going to tap into the Naziah thing. Just not tonight. That's a bit heavy. And to go off into that, my spirit guides would take me to see things. Like this is lighthearted energy. To go off into that, I really have to. I gotta switch into mediumship. That's not just tarot. And that would take a lot of energy. That would take a lot of energy. It's not too often that I end up crying on camera, but it's happened before. So tonight I'm not. Some of y'all already know, like, already had a recent death in the family, and it's a lot going on with that. So I need to keep my energy up as much as possible. I am glad though that her story is getting attention, because it had been on the news here for a long time before it picked up. And everybody in her family, they all need to be held accountable. Every last one of them. The auntie more than anybody, because you knew what that man was in prison for and you brought him into that house. He had no business being around children. Oh, it's okay, Angel B. Thank you. Yeah, that you're not that desperate for a piece of a man that you bring somebody into your household that you knew had a history of doing that. It's it's not that much wanting to be in a relationship on the face of God's green earth. Said I'm still curious to know what really happened with Kanika Jenkins in that hotel freezer. Um, Kanika came to me. She stayed with me for a very long time. What happened to her was extremely traumatic. That poor baby, she went through what she went through was just of epic proportions. She was attacked multiple times. Multiple times. And these were all people she knew. People she trusted put her in that situation. Why y'all think ain't nobody trying to solve that case? They got what they wanted out of that case, which was money, and they moved on. Said I wasn't on my spiritual journey yet when that happened, but it's always felt unsettling. Yeah, the energy around that case is very heavy. Very, very heavy. Um, some of those people will never go to court for what happened to her, but universal justice did kick in. One of the guys was found unalived in the trash can. Another one of the guys got locked up for a unrelated charge, and his release date, like he's got 9 years in prison, but his release date is Kanika's birthday. Um, a lot of people attached to that case have passed away. I mean, when I tell you a crazy amount of people attached to that case moved, if they didn't move out the state, they passed away. Yeah, found in the trash can in the alley, absolutely. Said even one of the YouTube guys who was reporting on it passed away shortly as well. Yeah. He has more ties to that situation than publicly known, but yeah. Oh yeah, God will always get his vengeance. You're absolutely right about that. Steve, I didn't talk about it on this live. I spoke about that in the past. Excuse me. The LA fires are a combination of man-made actions and nature. Um, Hollywood was going to go down one way or the other. So, how can I explain this to you? Hollywood is like one big, large spiritual altar, okay? And a lot of baneful energy, a lot of toxic spiritual energy has come out of Hollywood. Hollywood created the whole, you know, viewpoint of westernization and what it is to be American. And they use that energy to cast a spell across the whole world. So for that spell to be broken and for us to be able to elevate, the altar had to go out of existence. You're literally watching the altar that put this energy out burn. So do not be surprised if out of nowhere, it's not even just about the railway, because they are going to build that railway. They could not give those people enough money to move because these are wealthy people. Do not be surprised that they passed that law where illegal migrants can get that what is that $150,000 down payment assistance to get a home. Do not be surprised if this is how they rebuild that area with those migrants, and then they use those migrants to build the railway system. So if and when you see that, remember I told you migrant cities can pop up. You got all types of construction contracts that are going to pop up where they're going to build these homes. They're going to take this money from the migrants, the $150,000 down payment assistance, and then they're going to use these people to build the railways and those homes. And you got to think about all those contracts. Whose friends are going to get those contracts, and who might have possibly allegedly end up with a little cute kickback in their pocket when this is all said and done. But that altar had to be burnt down to release the spiritual energy that Hollywood has placed across the world anyway. So I hope I ain't lose nobody with that. But it had its spiritual significance, and it has its financial significance. Yeah, I said a lot of celebrities are moving to Detroit where the prices are cheaper. Oh, yeah, that's been going on for the last 4 years. I was talking about that last week on live, and I was showing the real estate in this area where a lot of these Hollywood people are moving. They're moving to Rochester Hills. They're moving to Birmingham. They're moving to all of those areas that are going north down. Like if you take Woodward north, like the Dream Cruise, you go north out like Oakland County, that area, that's where they're moving to. Very, very nice, affluent area. So you did say that the Midwest is going to be the new film and TV destination. Yes. For everybody that's in membership, I uploaded that old reading from a few years back, and that's in membership. I was showed that, I want to say, back in, this was during quarantine, I think 2021. Said, hope they don't start those underground tunnels again. Baby, those underground tunnels, listen. Anywhere there is affluence, I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Anywhere there is affluence, there is a tunnel system. So it is no starting it again. It's ending it overall. Right up the street from where I live. Because I'm in a really nice working class area. But if you were to just go like maybe not even a 4 to 5 minute drive up the street, there's multi-million-dollar homes. And a lot of those homes have tunnel systems. They've got cellars in the basement. that have hidden walls. You open the doors and they have tunnels because a lot of those houses had speakeasies, and there were, commercial kitchens and grottos and like all those things in these homes. Now, just for fun, y'all, I used to go and, when they would do open houses, like, when they were talking about selling these houses, I would go to the open houses and go and look throughout all these houses. I knew I wasn't buying a damn thing, but I would still go just to be nosy because I wanted to see the inner workings of these homes. There's a lot of those homes over here in this area that have, grottos and indoor pools and all those types of things. And if the homes are historic, especially, there is a tunnel system. That I want to say, what's the street? Downtown Detroit, Randolph. Anybody that's from here, Randolph, right by Monroe. The street literally buckled and fell in. And when the street buckled and fell in, you could look down from the curb, and there was a rail system under the city that we didn't know about. We would have never seen it if the street hadn't separated and buckled and fell in. There was literally tunnels and a railway system under the city. I'll never forget it. Downtown Detroit, over between Gratiot and Monroe, right there on Randolph. Anybody that's been over in that area, especially if you used to drink at the Well, the Baltimore, long before Buffalo Wild Wings was open, yes, that street buckled, it broke, it fell in, and when it fell in, we looked down there and saw a whole railroad. Yeah, Underground Railroad, yeah. I'll never forget that. They fixed it. That's the fastest I ever seen a street get fixed in my state. By the next day, they had a whole crew out there. They rebuilt the infrastructure. They relaid the street. And the next thing you know, they expanded the sidewalk and added more sidewalk over that area where the street buckled and separated. And now you got all this extra sidewalk. I want to say this happened around 2008, maybe 2009. Because back then, one of the restaurants over there used to be a beauty and barber shop called Shaw's. This was right over in front of the Well and Shaw's. So, before I get too far gone, let's tap into this energy between Cardi, Offset, and his mother, and her allegations of the mother getting down on her for $10 million. Oh, why, thank you, Jonathan Dior. Said, I remember people heard digging noises everywhere not too long ago. Yeah. And also, y'all, this wasn't that long ago either. There were manhole covers downtown Detroit that were just like literally shooting up in the air. You hear a boom and then manhole cover fly up in the air. Nobody had any explanation why this was happening. Like they literally all around like the Federal Building downtown, which is like, I want to say 2 blocks over from Michigan Avenue. Manhole covers just, you hear a loud boom. They fly up in the air. And the street is not affected. Like you would think with that type of explosion, that type of velocity, that it would break the street up around the manhole cover. No, the street was perfectly fine. All they could tell us is, oh, it was pressure from gas. Well, if it's pressure from gas, why we ain't see no spark? Wasn't no flame. Like gas gonna it's gonna be infrastructure issues if it's a gas explosion. Nope, just manhole covers flying up in the air, 10 to 20 feet up in the air. Show me this energy between Cardi B, Offset, and his mother and this money. Oh, Suki now. Yeah, it's already getting spicy. So here we are. We've got the Knight of Cups here, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. So this is like somebody coming forward with an offer for some type of financial stability. Also, that's like someone giving a romantic offer to possibly solidify a financial stability. And we've got the Six of Swords here, which is leaving behind a toxic, chaotic situation. So it looks like they really are separating this time, not just another, divorce proceeding that turns into having another baby. Y'all, it's some stuff going on here to have the High Priestess to the Nine of Pentacles, the independent woman. What is this that we're not seeing here? What's the secret behind becoming an independent woman? So before I go any further, because of course all of these readings are for entertainment purposes only, okay? It's interesting that she's making these allegations because it looks like the energy that started this whole relationship was an offer that was supposed to bring financial security in the first place. Now, we know how Cardi likes to always tell us about her and her Birkins. So here she is, the independent woman. Look at all the purses, okay? And now she's coming through swiftly with this message about, these opportunities, these... How in the world did they get $10 million out of you, Cardi? Y'all, give me a second, because it's like even in, reading her energy, it's like she talks in circles. So, you know how she gets all excited and she talks on her channel? Her energy is doing the same thing. King of Cups, King of Wands. Her energy is very, very frantic. Now, he's staying very quiet. And the reason why he's staying quiet is because of the appearance of how things look between them. It's to his benefit to not, put all his business in the street and play everything close to his chest. But here he is at the bottom of the deck, King of Wands, okay? And it's crazy because they had that song Stir Fry. So here it is. This is chef in the kitchen cooking up. And he's very hurt about the energy between him, her, and another man for sure. Okay. Y'all, Lord have mercy. So you've got the Hierophant here, which represents, the court system and the powers that be. The Six of Coins. There's a lot going on that's going to come out in court about their money, about money that was given, possibly even down to the money that she was given to even get her advance for this career. Yeah. Ace of Wands, Ace of Coins. So as you can see, this man is, well, this boy rather, he's sitting here watching this ball. He got the prize. Look how he got the prize. The Ace of Wands. Lord, Cardi, I need you to be a lot wiser, because it feels like all it took was for him to give you that good juke. Like, this is how he got his hands on her money and her business in the first place. Lord. The Wounded Warrior, Five of Pentacles. Y'all look, the man is behind the fence still in the house. The woman is outside. She's going to have to be very, very careful with the things that she says in the near future and her behavior, because this is not going to fare well for her in court if she doesn't handle her business accordingly. Said that's why he keeps begging for sex from her. It's like if he can. This is so messed up. Allegedly. If he can get her legs open, he can get her wallet open too. Allegedly. Oh, wait. Said I heard off cheat used to be a pimp. Well, this behavior and this activity makes sense then. Because there's a lot of fighting going on about underhanded things that are not seen, things that the public doesn't even know about. They are definitely not in a good place. This is not like before where she would file and then take him back. They are really, really, really into it this time. And it's so messed up because it's like she ended up getting open. She ended up getting her feelings. She ended up, actually falling in love with him. But this, Lord, girl, what the hell? Ooh. Um, Knight of Cups to the Four of Pentacles falling on top of the Ace of Cups. This whole relationship started out as a relationship of business and convenience that had a whole lot of hunching, okay? Even the hunching seems to work out as business. Say yes, Storm Monroe said that he almost had an interview with his workers, but she was too scared to, oh my gosh, she was too scared. She was scared for her life. Yeah, here it is. Three of Cups, Nine of Swords. Heavy anxiety. So it's like, here she is. She's partying, but she's not sleeping at night. She has a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. Um, It's almost like she's partying to keep herself busy so that she doesn't think about, you know, everything that's going on in this situation, because this is really, really, really getting the best of her mentally and emotionally. Baby, you need to get you some rest. What is this message that came through? Ooh, Seven of Wands to the Two of Cups. She's very defensive because y'all, this relationship that he's in, regardless of what we're seeing out in public, it's like she would keep trying to defend and defend and defend this marriage, because she's like, he's my Two of Cups, he's my soulmate. And it's like, this cuts like a knife, because the person that he's with now, she knows that he actually cares about this person. This isn't like the other people. Said this would be the perfect time for her to release some heartfelt music and to allow us to see another side of her. But her priorities seem to be out of whack. I think if she does that, she needs to put all of her feelings into the music. Don't go live. Don't tell us anything. Just put it in the music. Yeah. So here it is. You got the Hangman here and the Three of Wands. So it's like opportunities are up in the air for the both of them. And it's like trying to navigate and figure out what to do to get to this Ten of Pentacles. Because, you know, they built a brand together as a relationship. So it's like, what does that brand look like now that they're separating? How do they make money as two separate units now? Because their marriage was also a business relationship that was very lucrative. You said by the time that comes out, we won't care about it. Damn. That's because she keep pushing it back. Yep, the spirit guy said go ahead and take a leap of faith. Because right now, if she was to put this out in this climate, there would still be some people that would invest in her and they would pay off into her. But she keeps taking another direction. It's like she keeps running away from the one thing that would actually balance her career. And it's like, girl, go ahead and drop the beat, drop that music. Don't tell us anything else about your experiences until you put it in the music. Tell us that way. Monetize it. So I think it's a PR stunt they're pulling. Not this time, sweetheart. This one is the real deal. They really are not getting along. This is not a good look. Money is up in the air. They're trying to both figure out what their finances and what their brands look like without each other, because they amassed a lot of money together. But this definitely looks calculated. Like, he offered her the opportunity to date or to be in a relationship because he knew this was going to bring financial stability. This was like an investment for him. Ace of Swords represents the truth. Heartbreak. And see, look at this person. This person is at a keyboard. They fell asleep writing a song. This is what she needs to do. Put it in the music. Don't put it on social media. Don't rant and rave. Put it in the music. Put your truth in the music, Cardi. And it's going to pay off. And it doesn't have to be a Lemonade album, but this is the time for you to truly get vulnerable and monetize your pain. Everything else has been monetized. Why not do it for yourself? Yeah, you said I'm back. Said so. Mama and son take 11 faces money. Um, he came in the door with a plan that was going to bring financial stability through love in a relationship. Allegedly, this is what this is looking like. Yep, Ace of Wands. And see, she always ends up hurt because she allows sex to distract her. Anytime you see this BDE involved, she can't think straight. It scrambles her brain like eggs. She needs to do some yoni detoxes and be celibate for a minute so she can think. Because this right here, anytime this gets involved, she ends up in this energy of judgment. And that's why he do her like that. He know. All I gotta do is throw her some good pipe off. That Hennessy pipe. Throw her some of that Hennessy pipe. Bow, bow, bow. I don't remember what happened, Daddy. Oh, yeah, we together. This is so toxic. You say he got that mind control D, baby. Listen. I ain't lying. Said, is that why she ran to Michelle Rick Owens' wife? Ooh, Lord. Said Offset was scrambling her head, and his mama was scrambling the books. Ooh, ooh. And here it is. The house that they live in is no more. The tower. And this falls under the Five of Wands. Y'all, they really are fighting. Money is, look at this. Knight of Pentacles. Money is tightening up. Damn. You could have called me, sis. I could have told you how to play this better than that. Yep, Five of Swords. So they definitely are living separate lives, and it's a lot of arguing, y'all. It's a lot of back and forth. And she's still in her feelings. She's very hurt. Like, she hasn't stopped loving him. And it's like she's trying to distract herself through, staying busy, partying, keeping herself in the mix, but it's not working. It's like she really needs to go off into solitude, stay away from everybody, and honey, do some yoni cleanses. And be celibate. Because this Ace of Wands don't do you good at all. I'm telling you, somebody got that pipe with that right stroke, she be allegedly. The Emperor. Do not be surprised if he gets a lawyer and says he wants to take the children. I told y'all that could possibly happen in the past. So everybody start fighting when the money is gone. Remember, you're not ugly. You just broke. Damn. Damn, Cass. Said Tasha K has something, LOL, and Cardi has to receive 0 from that. According to Tasha K, baby, she ain't got it. but she's on tour. So I thought they were doing club appearances to make money. I feel that they're both broke. Listen, they're trying to work separately, and I'm telling you, the work ain't working. It's like people are not interested in them separately. They haven't found a way to revamp their brand independently. It's something about them, now that they're separated, they just don't pop single. At least not right now. They definitely need some restructuring when it comes to their brand. Both of them. Said I knew it. CPS been called twice and her seemingly being mentally unstable. That's why I said Off Cheat's mother is not one to toy with. Um, the, we did a tap in on that spiritually, and believe it or not, she wasn't even the one that called from what we could see. It could be beneficial to them, but I didn't see her or the family as the ones who called. So I can't blame that on mom and the family. I didn't see that with them at all. Yeah, so she's gonna have to shed the old her and rebrand herself. As you can see, this woman cutting her hair to go off into the new her, so that she can get back into getting this money. But see, the way that she's going about it is not working, because it's like she's tapping back into the old love and hip hop Cardi, and it's like people want to see development. Like they don't want to see you go back to strip club Cardi. They don't want to see you go back to, thought Cardi. People want to see you develop as a person, as an artist. No, you don't have to be boring. No, you don't have to be a prude. No, you don't have to wear shirts buttoned all the way up to here. None of that. Just to go back to the Cardi you were from Love and Hip Hop, that's taking 10 steps back. Said Offset Mama done invested that money, and she'll be getting food stamps before he does. Lord have mercy. Somebody was manifesting in secret. And look at this, the DJ as the magician. Okay, the power of spin, things that have not been seen, which is the hangman. And see, they're business minded and Cardi's not. Like they do, they created the direction for her to go in, and she would go. So now, she doesn't know how to go back and look through all the books, see if the book's been cooked or not, know if it's two sets of books. Like she's not that type of thinker. King Lee said they ain't pooped together. But hell, they ain't doing too much apart. They did way better together than apart. And the crazy thing is, before he got with her, Migos were the shit. They were popping. Everybody was out here doing the dab and all of that. So now it's like we've been so used to seeing them go back and forth together, toxic, whatever. And to see them separate, it's like, not so much. Like his music, it kind of fizzles. It does what it does. She won't drop any music, and then the music that she dropped, it's like she didn't get the response she wanted. So now she don't want to drop nothing, and she cussing her people out every week, and it's like that's not gonna do it. Said she's an influencer and she needs to move into that direction. She doesn't want to work as an artist. It's crazy that she hasn't been on tour yet. Um, I'm not going to even say she should go off into being an influencer. Um, Cardi has enough influence to where she could have went into doing like higher level reality TV like the Kardashians. She could have been on ETV. She could have, had something for Hulu or like she has that type of following where she could have done that level of reality TV, like Ti and the Family Hustle, like that level of reality TV. Not going back to the Love and Hip Hop energy, but to go off into who are you now, the businesswoman, the mogul, the mother, and show us your work process and turn it into a show. Said, did she even graduate from high school? Because I don't. Who think that kind of division is her thing? Lord have mercy. Says she definitely can be a better influencer than a rapper. Said why she keep wishing death on him. Baby, listen. I don't think anybody needs to wish that on anybody, especially when it's the parent of your children, the other parent of your children. And just right now, the way that the universe is working, energy is bouncing back and forth simultaneously. So if you wish something upon somebody, what you want to happen to somebody else can come back to you. So you have to be very careful, especially right now in this energetic pool that we're in, that you don't send anything out to somebody that you don't want to return. But I did hear, I don't know if this is true or not, I did hear that Rick Ross wants to buy Cardi's Atlanta mansion. If I was her, I'd sell it to him. Y'all, this court stuff gonna come at her swift, fast, in a hurry. It's gonna hit her hard. She's not gonna even know how to handle this. And this is why she needs to really fall back from sharing on social media, because all of her posts, all of her rants, they all can be used against her in the court. And all of this is going to work in Offset's favor. So if I was her, I would just refrain from saying anything about the relationship, family. Please, please, please stop speaking about this caseworker from CPS, because you already said too much about that damn lady. Said 2025 is an energetic boomerang. Yeah, got to be more careful. Absolutely right. Yeah, there's going to be more exposed. And see, this could work out for her career-wise if she would literally stop ranting to us and go into the studio and put it on wax. Record it, monetize it. I mean, think about this, y'all. They could actually make money off of having the first husband and wife diss tracks where they go back and forth dissing each other. Yes, it's ratchet. Yes, it's terrible. But tell me people wouldn't run back and forth to download them going in on each other, especially if the songs is hitting. I mean, monetize it. Yeah, I mean, y'all tell us everything, put it in the music. Said, child, that's never going to happen. She feels like she's doing something, trying to embarrass someone. It's called a diss track. Embarrass them to the beat. Make some money out of it. Because telling us about it ain't really help. It can't even say it. It ain't even happening. It's not doing nothing for you. Said I would, and I don't even like cardio. I'm telling you. Listen, they gonna make me dust off my old manager's hat and put it back on. Like y'all need my help. Let me help y'all organize this. Cause I'm gonna help y'all both get to the money, but I want my 20% from both of y'all, cause y'all are independent of each other. Okay? Both of y'all owe me 20%. Let's get it. Let's orchestrate this. Let's get this money. I have a full campaign between the both of them by the time the week is out. Yeah, 10 of cups, 7 of cups. Yeah, it's a lot of confusion around this family situation, considering your options, not knowing which way to go, don't know what choice to make. You said go ahead and get another bag, Angel. I mean, it used to be what I did for a living. I mean, if you're gonna do this and y'all gonna keep trying to embarrass and shame each other, put it on wax. Get some money out of it. Hell, Jay-Z and Beyonce did it with Lemonade the 444. So if y'all gonna do the ratchet version, stop telling us about it and put it on wax. We didn't hear a lot from them two when Lemonade came out. That's why it was so impactful. And then he came out and he did his part and he apologized for being Johnny Appleseed out here cheating, doing what he was doing. And then he did his grown man's version of purging his spirit and told us his side of the story. If y'all gonna do this and give us the ratchet version, stop talking to us, go put it on wax, and then drop these albums. And every time one of you drop a song, the other one drop a reply. You drop a reply, you drop a reply. Y'all, that would sell like hotcakes. The whole entire project for both of y'all can be diss tracks. You could talk about your family life, how the relationship started, how you felt about each other, and then go down Ratchet Lane and tell us all about how each party can kiss the other party's ass. Said, frankly, don't want to hear nothing coming out of her mouth. I'm sick of her I'm like Kendrick. I hate the way she not the way she walked, the way she dressed. I hate the way that's because they tell us too much. Renata, they tell us too much. It's overkill. Y'all tell us too much. Every time something happened between the two of them, somebody is on social media. I was so glad that I stayed off of social media for New Year's Eve. Like, I was on here with y'all because they went back and forth. He in Dubai, drunk, high as Cooter Brown. He trying to show us he balling out in Dubai with all these females around. She over here where she at. They both going back and forth on each other. New Year's Eve. And then here it is. She sends some pictures of her possibly getting back shots from somebody else. Y'all, all of that could have went in some music. I'm tired of the whole story. Yeah, the high priestess, Queen of Wands. See, and this is the problem. Queen of Wands. You so worried about controlling the wands, you didn't see what was going on over here with the high priestess. The intuitive. The intuitive is always going to be 10 steps ahead. So shaking my head, LOL. So crazy. I forgot that he said that she sent that to him like, girl, why would you do that? Listen, not just why would you do that? The divorce is not final. Y'all haven't even made it to court yet. Why would you send him proof of you cheating after you already got the rumor out that you were cheating during the pregnancy? Now you done sent him pictures to make sure that he knows that this is what you done. All of this is evidence that can be used in court against you. You talking about the 10 million you lost, you about to be down another 10. And it's all from stuff that you told us. Stop telling us stuff. Said she thought she was doing her big one. Ooh-wee. And look, because of her decisions, look at them. Look at them. You see these two arguing in court? The judge is like, I'm over this shit. Look at them. Said, is the high priestess Offset's mama? I went into the kitchen and missed that part. That's what it feels like to me, Cass. She was so busy worried about being the queen of wands, controlling that wand, that she didn't see the bigger picture. See, she felt like she had control over him as long as she controlled the wand, but this is what she missed out on. You trying to control him through sex, and here's the intuitive right here, 10 steps ahead of everybody. And that falls right under the 5 of Wands and the Tower. Oh, damn, y'all. Thank you for that, Cass. Because remember, you know, shout out to Storm Monroe. He was one of the bloggers that put that story out there that her and his mama had this 5 of Wands. They had this physical altercation. So now you see that physical altercation led to a tower. Here's the high priestess. Y'all, wait a minute now, because that done took us back to the so-called fisticuffs. Oh, hold on. Hold on, damn it. Let me clear the table, because we about to start asking some questions. Everything said is allegedly and for entertainment purposes. We're only doing this for shits and giggles. Was this so-called alleged non-altercation that never happened but possibly happened over this money? Was this alleged altercation, non-altercation that happened but never happened over this alleged money? You said bring out the garden gnome, baby. That's who just whispered in my ear and told me to see if this was the reason why they got into that non-altercation. Was this the reason for that alleged non-altercation? Now, you see this woman leaving with her baby. She's leaving the man behind, trying to leave a toxic, chaotic situation. Baby, listen. You got the star here, which represents the focal point. But as you can see, this is a falling star. Somebody's celebrity is falling. Okay? Juggling. Queen of Pentacles. Y'all, Queen of Pentacles also not only represents a stable woman. Queen of Pentacles represents a mother or a wife. Ooh. Tell me more about this non-altercation. Tell me more about this non-altercation. Yeah, something had to come to an end for something to begin. Damn, and notice this woman not only is getting her hair cut to change her energy, notice that's an x-ray. She's standing in the mirror, but that's an x-ray. Cardi did go to the hospital after this, and she may have had to have an alleged x-ray to make sure wasn't nothing broken with this alleged non-altercation. Oh shit. Now here go to arguing. The independent woman, the chariot. Oh, she was already leaving him behind. They were already separated during this pregnancy, allegedly. Then he got to arguing. Oh, what's these cars that's turned over? Hold on. Then he got to arguing. What happened with this argument? Oh shit. Here we go. We got the magician. The magician is the manifester. So, okay, so she's allegedly. So this argument between them that possibly happened but never happened, okay, is like pretty much like, bitch, this my money make all this shit go round. I'm the reason why everything in here is manifesting. Hmm. Two of Cups and the Hierophant. So I do see that Cardi thought that she was marrying this person. They were supposed to be in love and all of this type of stuff. But this is like somebody feeling played, somebody feeling spent, somebody feeling manipulated. You only married me to use me, allegedly. Oh, 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 look at here. Five of Wands. Physical altercation, the Tower. Oh, it went down, allegedly. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. They got to arguing. Okay. So this is when the non-physical altercation happened. This is when the non-physical part of the physical altercation happened, allegedly. Oh, wait a minute. Why y'all pull me a whole book out? Y'all, if you could see this table, it's like, what, 7, 8 cards fell out face down. Damn. Okay. We gonna learn this story together, y'all. I usually don't take this many cards, but somebody feels very chatty in the ether, so yeah, I'm trying to see how many cards. This whole entire stack, all face down. Every last one of them. Y'all, 9 cards came out face down. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. Wheel of Fortune. Okay? We talking about overlay for the underplay for real, because it's a large amount of money. That's all of the church's money. Knight of Wands. Oh, okay, so somebody's spending up all the money on alleged adult activities, possibly. Knight of Wands. The Lovers. Damn it. And y'all, all these cards are face down. So I got, let's see, was 7 more cards to go. The Moon. Situation that's not being seen. Somebody stepping out, sneaking out, creating a new happy household somewhere else. Okay, so they got into it about him spending money on hoes, and he done actually set up roots in another house with another chick, and it's looking like they actually, they living like they married. But their money is being spent over there, allegedly. Okay, so see this person struggling to regain themselves, to hold themselves together. So she's trying to keep up a good face in front of everybody. So it looks like they were not together, Like, of course they're married, but it's like they were estranged possibly when she got pregnant, okay? And then she get pregnant and find out, Lord have mercy. Seven of Swords. Somebody can't be trusted. Lord, all of this feel like this was all what came out in this argument during this very hostile, volatile situation. I got 3 more cards that's face down. The Devil. Now you see this man drinking and the woman on the bed just looking miserable. Lord. Damn it, didn't I just say the man is over here at another person's house using their money? So you are telling the truth because Offset said that they weren't together when she got pregnant and he wasn't sleeping with her allegedly. He said he was not the father. Lord have mercy. 6 of Pentacles, y'all. It's another money card. The Fool at the bottom of the deck. Ran off with the bag. Lord have mercy. This feels like this was the conversation before everything popped off and furniture may have levitated around the room. Okay, you sound real simple-minded because ain't nobody hearing nothing about knocking. There goes somebody else trolling me. Ooh-wee, y'all. So allegedly, this was the argument. She found out about the other woman, found out that he was, in a serious relationship with the other woman. Money from their household was being spent on the other woman. And when you got a 10 of Pentacles to a 6 of Pentacles, that's a lot of damn money. Well, it looked like he treating the side chick better than he treating her. That's so you ran allegedly. You ran down on his mama, arguing with his mama about him and the side chick and the money that he's spending on the side chick and how he playing house with the side chick and things went left and then they went right and somebody grabbed somebody by their collar and took them left, right, left, right, left, right, left, allegedly. That wasn't for you to go to his mother with that concern. That you're not married to his mother. His mother does not have to tell you anything about what her son is doing, even if he is spending y'all money with the other chick. His mother is not responsible for snitching on her son. Whew. So this is a situation only God, Maury, and Jerry Springer can oversee, because what the hell? Listen. Hey, Niecy, how are you? Somebody's collar allegedly got very wrinkled, okay? Somebody, allegedly. So, I would say, stay out of grown people's face, especially if they were born before the 80s. Anybody born in the 60s and 70s and 80s, you know, they come from a whole different generation. They come from a different whole makeup. They cut from a different cloth. Baby, these are the people that grew up before social media, where you used to could pull up on folks and dust them off and y'all go on about y'all way. So you don't run down on people who come from the generation of we can get each other together and ain't nobody gonna say nothing about nothing. Don't mess with those people. People who were born before the internet have a different code of conduct. They will never tell you what happened, but you gonna remember, don't play with me. I'll pull up. Allegedly. Said I can't laugh my butt off, no, that old school ass whooping. Baby, listen. Now, like I said, it was a non-physical, physical altercation, allegedly. But allegedly, somebody allegedly. Whoo! If you ever get your collar caught up like this, okay? For all of y'all new school people that don't know about the collar being cut up like this, and your arms end up like this, you already in trouble. Don't let nobody catch you like this. You done. This, you gotta go wherever the shirt go. Ooh, ooh, shit. Now once that shirt like this, listen. And you like this, you gonna think it's raining on you, because they gonna have that one hand directing traffic and that other one gonna be and you literally gonna be like a Swiffer cleaning the floor. You back and forth with your arms like this. Don't let nobody catch you like Whew. Just words of advice from a hockey fan. Don't let nobody catch you like this. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Just a friendly warning and reminder. If you were born after 88, that's something y'all might not know about. My generation automatically know. If that collar gets snatched, your arms gonna be like this. Don't let your arms be like this. Head gonna be down, arms like this, you ain't gonna see it coming. You gonna think you getting your ass whooped by an octopus. Oh, oh, Lord. If you never watch hockey, my favorite hockey player was Bob Probert. Ask about Bob Probert, y'all. Bob Probert was legendary for getting out of the penalty box, not to play, but to literally skate across the ice, find somebody else to get at that boo-bop special, and go right back to the penalty box. He was more famous for fighting than he ever was for playing. And if he caught you like this, oh, it was over. It was over. You get caught like this by your jersey, oh, it was over. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna be so petty. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure I got my sound all the way down. Oh, listen. See what happened? He got that shirt. He got that shirt. Don't let nobody get your collar. It's a friendly warning. Don't let nobody get your collar. Hold on, we got another one. See? Look what I tell you about the collar. Got that collar. Look. It's over. Keep them off your collar. That's right. Mink, 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 mink. That man is through. He ain't no more good. He got the collar. He going everywhere he want him to go, long as he holding on to his shirt. Ooh, I miss Bob Probert. He taught me so much. Not taking notes for my next fight. Don't say I ain't never tell you nothing that will help you in life. Keep them off your collar. Okay? Don't let them ruffle your collar. Angel warned you. Those are things that you learned if you were raised in the 80s and earlier. Somebody get you here, or if they get this, and you got enough hair where they can wrap it around, oh, baby, you going wherever that hand go. Head gonna be down, you can't see it coming. Oh, thank you, Clover Lloyd. Oh, said these fighting notes are timeless. Hey, this new Instagram generation, they don't know. Because you see them Instagram fights, and they talk real tough, and they threaten to go pop the trunk. And then when you see these gangsters fight, they be... don't be hitting nothing. Be windmilling and tired. If you grew up in the 80s, chances are you learn more from watching hockey and stuff like that. Hell, even basketball. Shoot, I grew up between the Red Wings and the Bad Boys. I couldn't get enough of sports when I was little. I was like, they beating the hell out of each other. This is wonderful. Right. How you a gangster and doing all that threatening to somebody and it comes time to fight? And they do all that, they pull all them triggers, do all of this, all that stick talk, and then get in jail and get knocked out in the damn line over their damn cornbread. You gonna be a gangster, you better have some hands and feet, and they need to be coordinated. Don't tell nobody you a gangster you can't fight. Just stop it. If you can help it, that gangster situation, it don't even do what it do no more. Just let it go. But I digress. Whatever you do, don't let them get your collar. Ooh. Said I remember my first hockey game I went to. I was amazed. I bet you were. Malice at the Palace. Oh yes. Oh yes. Baby, when I tell you they had what, about 6 rows rocking. Would you say, Mystic Billy, you really taking notes? Listen, Bob Probert was my favorite hockey player of all time. If you ever go down to LCA, the Little Caesars Arena, y'all, over in the, I want to say the Labatt's area, they got this big old huge picture of him on the wall. It take up the whole wall, like this size wall. And it's him in the beginning of his career with this huge Kool-Aid smile, and he ain't got no front teeth. But he was so damn happy in the penalty box. But in real life, he was a nice guy. He just happened to beat the hell out of everybody at work. Oh, oh God. Would you say it helps? I never knew the collar thing. Well, glad I can help you. It's the little things we learned over here together. Oh, oh, oh damn. But if somebody grab your collar, don't pull away from them. Get in the body. Get right up under them. The closer you get, the harder it is for them to get to you. I warned you about that one too. As you can hear, I had a very interesting upbringing. Not age while you're saving lives, literally. Oh God. Oh. Said, what if they're in a tank top? Oh, that's even easier because it's easier to pull it around their neck and yoke it as long as it don't tear and they snatch up out of it. Now, if they break away, you get them as many times as you can before that shirt tear because you know the new material cheap. So hockey is the only sport where you get to fight your coworkers without going to jail. Yes, yes, it's a part of the game. Iserman is amazing. He made it all these years with all his teeth, and he only got one little cute little cut on his face. He's still pretty. Whoo. You say class is really in session. The tank top too. Whoo. Shoot, the tank top is a little easier. I mean, don't get me wrong. They got more access to their arms. But you twist that tank top up around here. Listen, you only got as much fight as you got breath. That's all I'm gonna say. Said in Brooklyn, don't wear a hoodie fighting. See, you know what I'm talking about. It's that hoodie can get you in trouble. Get you yoked up. It's same principle. Because your arms end up like this, the hoodie get pulled over your head, and as they pulling it over your head, you getting dragged, and they using you to clean the whole street. I don't know how we got here, but hey, it is what it is. Life hacks. Oh, said I know LOL, that hoodie gets yanked down and you get the uppercuts. Yeah. And you can't see where it's coming from. But all I can tell you, if you get in that situation, don't pull away. Go in the body. Because the closer you are to the body, the harder it is for them to hit you. Get right up in their ribs. How did we get here? Oh, damn. I guess I done told y'all enough about my childhood. Part of my adulthood, too. Whew. You said I was born in 86. See, you know what I'm talking about. See, that's back when you used to have stamina. See, people get into it now and they can't make it a good 30 to 45 seconds. It's over because both of them tired. They already came in with no technique, no footwork. I say avoid it at all costs if you can, but if you ain't got no choice, hopefully that'll help you. So, yep, lift them up and slam them down. Come on, Isaiah. See what I'm talking about? Everybody born from the 80s on up. We understand this. You don't pull away because now they got you because the shirt is being pulled, and the closer it get to being pulled over your head, your arms is like this. Don't pull away. No, get off in the body. Get right up under them. Yeah, the 90s you had to fight. You damn right. You sure did. And if you had a grandma like mine, she'd lock the door on you. It's like, nope. Whoop they ass, or you got to fight me. Okay, sorry, y'all. Here we go. Whole block. Let's go. Say 70s, baby. You listen. Y'all definitely was out there in the paint. Would you say Angel Heavyweight Champion Vice? You want to hear something funny? Funny that you even said that. Y'all don't even know this. So I've told y'all this before. I used to be a massage therapist before I got hurt in a car accident. So the modalities that I specialized in was sports massage, neonatal, postnatal, and medical massage. Like I could work with a chiropractor. So when I would do the sports massage, I worked on football players and I worked on boxers. And some of the boxers didn't have money at the time to pay me. So what they would do was they would train me as a payment and we would do a trade-off. So back, I want to say before Crunk's gym caught on fire, I would work on some of the trainers, help them to get, physically ready for fights, and they would train me as their payment. So, yeah. Don't let them pull the shirt all the way over your head. Get up in the body. Y'all are funny. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how we got here. I mean, it's a good thing though that the new generation don't have to know about a lot of this, because they're not built for a lot of this, which is good, because we need to be using our words more than we use our hands. But see, back then, that whole get your wig turned like Effie, baby, listen. It was a bunch of people back in the damn 80s, the 90s all the way back, early 90s, the 80s, and generation before me. Oh, folks was getting whooped out their clothes. Wigs getting snatched, ponytail snatched off, the ponytail end up flying across, the situation, everybody throwing the ponytail up in the street, playing with somebody's hair. Like, baby, them was some fights. It wasn't no windmilling and scratching. Folks was getting snatched out their shirt. And see, guys ain't no good, y'all. Anytime females would get into them type of fights, the guys would always come to the rescue of whoever titties was out. Oh my God, let me help you. Here go my shirt. The girl who ended up being snatched out her shirt was always the one that got the help. Oh man. Ask ask anybody who grew up in the 80s and back. They'll tell you. Anybody. If the girl ended up topless, her bra and her shirt gets snatched off, that's the one that they all went to go help. Oh my God. Come here. Here go my shirt. And they be putting their shirt around her and feeling on her at the same time if she's smart enough to catch on. So I seen two sisters fighting and one got beat out her drawers and we still don't know how she did that. I was a little girl. Y'all listen. I'll never forget this. Yeah, they do be on that pow pow and now, but that's because most of them can't fight no way. Which is, I would much rather see, if you gonna have an altercation, I'd rather see y'all dust each other off and then be done with it, be over it, and live to tell the story. People ain't living to tell the story no more, and that's the messed up part. That's what stopped me from fighting, because you beat up, you beat somebody up and they pride get hurt. That's the first thing they want to do. So I don't anymore. But y'all, I'll never forget. I worked at this place, right? This was one of my casino stories. This mother and daughter got into a knockout, drag out fight. Two cocktail servers, right? One was a cart server, the other one was a cocktail server. The daughter was kicking it with this guy. Somehow the mom finagled her way in and started messing with the guy. So now both of them messing with the same guy. Okay? Why you would want to mess with somebody your daughter messing with, I don't know. They got into a knockout, drag out fight, knocked over a whole beverage cart. The beverage cart is every bit of like 250, almost 300 pounds. They done knocked over the beverage cart. It's about like 6 or 7 security guards trying to break them up. You got weed flying this way. You got dreads being snatched out flying this way. Needless to say, because mama was a motorcycle chick. So any of y'all ever been to an MC club, y'all know how they get down. When I say they was banging, they was fighting so hard they beat up the 6 security guards. When they finally broke them up, y'all, the guy's coming down there seeing them fighting. He like, damn, what's going on? I'm looking at him like, what you mean what's going on? This your fault. Y'all, both of them end up fired. He still had his job. And they both were still dealing with him after they got fired. And this happened, I want to say back in, I want to say '02. Could you imagine fighting your mama over a guy that you dating and she decided she want to date him and now y'all both fighting out in public? Y'all done lost a job. I, that was one of the most ghetto things I ever seen in my life. Absolutely, utterly ridiculous. So you got that right, Angel. Nowadays, I don't want no the smoke because pulling out weapons, I ain't got the time. Nah, they can't. They can't take an honest loss anymore. People, pride is so fragile. They can't handle the embarrassment of just taking the L. To me, all the L gonna do is just teach you how to fight. You lost that fight, okay? Now you got better techniques. It ain't that big a deal. Get dusted off, keep on moving. You live to tell the story. Life goes on. That's that's the end of the story. Life goes on. People ain't allowing people to live to tell the story no more. And then what happens? They get locked up, they go to prison, and then what happens when you get to prison? You get beat up and manhandled, woman handled, whatever it is. Why? Because you can't fight. Ain't Ain't no, pistol or nothing to help you in there unless you in a Mexican prison. That's a whole different type of place. But you get in there and you got to do what? You got to squabble up. You got to handle your business. The very thing that you was afraid to do on the street. And you find out just how unnecessary all this was in the first place. Yeah, I said pow pow and everything but their target. Wasted all those bullets. That too. Innocent people getting hurt because once again, your pride. Y'all, I don't know where these trolls come from. So they need to go to the woods and line up some targets or something. Or just, what the hell type of question is that? Let me delete you. Thank you. Or just, grow up going to grandma's house and hanging out with your cousins when you little. Who went to grandma's house in the hood and you and your cousins ain't dust each other off? I know me and mine did. It's just not worth it. The way that people move nowadays, they so willing to end somebody's life over nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yes, and brothers and sisters too. I see a long live vine. I don't know where the bots came from. I guess some of these bots had their collars ruffled. See, that's what happens. The bots are sensitive. Somebody caught them bots like this, caught them by their collar. See, we ain't even talking about nobody in particular, and they just decided to come and mess with us anyway. I don't know, y'all. I grew up hanging out with like my guy cousins and just having guy friends. So I was out playing football and all that type of stuff. Climbing trees, doing backflips off the garage in the house. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. You say what you say? By any means necessary. That's what the shirt says. By any means necessary. Yes, I definitely was a tomboy. But the funny thing was, even though I was a tomboy, these nails was always done, and I was always dressed. So I don't know how that went together. Would you say same, Mr. Leo in us? I think so. I think so. Said I even. I'm not reading that out loud. You got me beat on that one. I never wanted to do that one. You got me beat on that one. But ooh. I lost my train of thought. I said I'm a Leo too, August 20th. I'm in July. I'm July 29th. I didn't see that one coming. I promise I didn't. Whoo, whoo, have mercy. Goodness gracious. Y'all. Whoo. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Oh, you said, let me read some of these comments because I promise you, I lost my whole train of thought. Said crazy Tory prophecies. This is his life. He said he knows what they are going to do to her, and here it goes. Said when she dug that hole for Tori, she dug the same hole for everyone involved. Yeah. Said she wanted to stop Tori and Millie from speaking on her because he's getting released. That's what this is about. That's Said facts when I said that he must be getting out because that didn't make sense at all. Oh my gosh. Who y'all? Station head. I love y'all. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I will see y'all every Wednesday for Allegedly Wednesdays. Talk to y'all soon. Everybody be blessed. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. Whew, Lord. And YouTube, always remember, don't let them wrinkle your collar. Keep them off your collar. And I will see y'all soon. Everybody in membership, I will see you tomorrow night. I love y'all. Be blessed. And y'all, this is going to be a heck of a year, but we're going to get through this year. We're going to keep each other encouraged. And if anything ever happens, you be the collar grabber. Don't be the one whose collar got grabbed. I will see y'all next Wednesday and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Membership, we're going live tomorrow night. I'll see y'all in membership. And my apologies, y'all, for the break in the uploads. I had to take a little time because I was extremely tired. It was a lot going on. But we have plenty more readings from the vault that I'm going to upload into membership. So, you know, if y'all like the everybody in membership, if you like the older readings that I've done, there's a whole lot more to come. Matter of fact, hold on, let me show y'all something. Y'all see how many videos I have saved? There's over 1,000 videos, okay? Over 1,000 videos. So I got to go through my videos because some of them don't even have a name on them. So I will continually be uploading videos from the vault, and y'all will get them in membership. Flint, Michigan. Hey, FLI. Ain't no future in your frontin'. Love it. Thank you, Ellie. I love y'all, and good night. See y'all soon.